'Cause it says live for me. Yeah, okay. Actual audio recording quality higher. Well, that's good to know.
Do the thing.
Right.
Do
I
it
am.
all.
I am. I didn't see the 3, 2, 1, so I was just making sure. Shh, Jackson. Shh.
I'm a white guy, and I'm ready to kill.
Okay, welcome everybody to the Average Blokes podcast. Yeah.
We already had the tree episode though, Troy.
If it ain't fixed, don't break it.
What do you think you're doing, Kyle?
Do a poo. Get out of bed.
Don't worry, mate. In the sea, there are fish. Yeah, I know that, man.
Well, I guess you could say, technically. Do you want nuclear cover?
No, that's usually for the for the.
Yeah,
outro.
I know.
And we got the other one that I did. I make that the outro.
No, that's okay. All good. Welcome back to another average episode of the Average Blokes podcast. Hi, yes, we're back with another fancy dancy new episode. And well,
Today you have with you me, Troy.
I'm gonna come.
with his mate Donald.
And Kyle. Say hi, Kyle.
Or if you want to be really descriptive, if you're watching exclusively on video, you're watching also no Jackson, not Jackson, and Noskatch.
Noskatch. So what's the deal
just
behind the
Polish
Noskatch?
Jackson.
Yeah, it's just Polish
Just
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it's just Jackson backwards.
I see.
In mirror mode, you could
No,
say.
it's
Even.
Noskatch.
Before we start anything, thank you and shout out to Rowan, Kyle's mate.
Mr. Gibbs,
Oh goodness
for
me!
labelling us all as sexy blokes that he would
Yeah.
do things to.
How fair?
Oh, that's
How
a
fair.
great. That's a great name. We're going to change the name actually. The Sexy Blokes podcast.
We have so many changes in our own episodes. I don't think we can. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, every time we get a new comment regarding what we look like or what we are, we'll change the name of the show to whatever said name is. So, yes. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching or listening. Check out the Instagrams and subscribe on YouTube if you want to listen to all the episodes live. We can do that. Or you wait for usually about Monday or Tuesday for whenever I upload the audio episode. So, yes.
Disappointed!
Well, you've got your choices, you see. So, anyway. Before we get into anything, I want to start off straight off the bat. I want to do an update on something I mentioned last episode. So, Kyle, you were right. Donald Trump did steal a trophy.
What? He stole a trophy.
The real one is in the Oval Office in the White House, and the one that the Chelsea one, it's a fake replica. They're taken back to their.
Oh, you talking about when he presented the soccer people with the trophy or
Yes.
something?
So he took a medal and the real trophy, which is amazing.
He took the medal and the real trophy.
Yes, he took the medal and the real trophy.
I thought it was for them. I
Nope.
thought that was their trophy. They
That's
won
what,
it,
that's what
didn't
everyone
they?
else would have thought. Nah, Donald's taking
No,
it home.
he's
It's all fake news.
Yep.
It's phony stuff.
Yeah,
It didn't happen.
no, that's right. He's
Oh,
guilty.
wow.
He's innocent, Your Honor. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to get that out before I forget.
You know what? They should put him on a list.
well.
A criminal list
Oh.
filled with all sorts of famous people and their dastardly deeds.
Including the dead ones.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
This isn't my list. All right, let's get into some highlights before we get into the juicy part of this episode. I want to start off with a highlight saying I'm going to now because Troy didn't know about this, so I'm just going to lay it on Troy. Tomorrow, I'm going to be joining my daughter in hospital as she goes through surgery to look at her shunt, and I'm going to be spending the next 3 or 4 nights in hospital accommodation.
Yeah,
and when
I
I say
know about
accommodation, it's literally a windowsill bed where it's about 1.6 meters long and I'm about 1.8 meters high. So
I know what a motel room looks like, Jackson.
beautiful.
it's not a motel room, Jane. Wow, I called you my son's name, Troy. It's going to be literally the same room as my daughter is going to be in.
That's okay, Axel.
Oh, so
I
does
mean,
the room have the cuck chair in the corner, or is?
Yeah, there is a cuck chair,
Jackson
but
is-
I kid you not. You take like 1.6
What's
meters
a
by.
cup chair?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
The joke about, in seedy motels, there's always a random chair in the corner of the room that the husband sits in while he watches his wife get raped by someone else. Anyway. But,
Wait, hold on.
Too much detail. Go back.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I sat in that chair.
Disappointed!
Oh,
Oh goodness me. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna be spending the next 3 or 4 nights in this amazing bed. Now, look, I'm thankful that they give you a bed in the same room as your child. But yeah, like I said, 1.6 long, 1.6 liters long, and it's probably.
At least you get a bed. It's not one of those
Yeah.
fold-out chairs that turn into a weird little bed.
Although to be
It's an
fair,
actual bed.
that would be comfortable than what I'm probably gonna be sleeping on.
Not too bad.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying those next few days in a. I mean, it's a good thing we live in Australia because we have it so good here. Like if we were anywhere else, the amount of fees and stuff you have to pay for would be absolutely horrendous. So yeah.
Actually, they'd probably charge you to stay the night.
Yeah,
They'd probably
well,
charge you per night.
I mean, yeah, who
room
knows?
fees.
Look, you
Yeah.
can stay here, but we're gonna have to charge you like $500 a night to stay in the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But we will provide little cut food.
We'll give you 1 Wheat Bix.
Ew.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind.
Actually, I love Weet-Bix, so I'll probably.
Yeah, no. Just give
What
me
was it?
like,
I was
3.
I was thinking about the whole healthcare thing and how in America, like, you know, they don't have Medicare or very good Medicare stuff or anything like that. And it reminded me. I watched a TikTok today, and it was basically this. It's been going around because I watched the one video, and then I got 2-3 TikTok videos of people reacting to the video I already saw. And it's like, oh, have you seen this video? And I was like, yes, I literally watched it just after this one. Very clever algorithm, but also I don't need to see this. But it was like this young black guy in America, and basically refusing to open his door for the police. So they smash it in, punch him in the face, and drag him out, and then punch him in the face again for good luck.
Of course.
And then the next video that came up was some bloke in Australia where the cop is asking him his name. And he's being a bit of an arsehole and going, you know what my name is? You got my fucking number, you got my fucking number plate? Like, what's my name? Tell me my name. And I'm thinking to myself, and this guy's being an absolute prick to the police. And I'm thinking to myself, God, like, maybe some people do need to be treated like that. Like how the American cops do it. Maybe they need their windows smashed in to be dragged out of the car and thrown onto the ground just because they had a tail light out and they were rude.
Well, they didn't before until the cops came along and smacked it and said, "Oh, smash tail light."
Yeah, well, that's it. But like, it's so weird to see the difference because apparently, like, the department has come out because this happened 5 months ago and said the cops were completely fine. Like they everything they did was legal and justified.
Yeah, supposedly.
And I'm sitting there going, wow, it's completely different when you look at like every time I see a video of someone recording Australian police, they're the asshole, and the police have to put up with them, but they're the ones recording, making themselves look like an asshole. And then you switch to America, and it's the complete other way around, where they just get treated like crap for not doing anything wrong. And even if they did one small thing wrong, they get thrown to the ground and body slammed, and then they get put in jail for 2 days.
The comedian myself always thinks that, oh yeah, that guy could be a WWE wrestler. like throw him down.
It honestly, it looked like the way the 22-year-old guy gets punched like by the cop twice. It looked like a wrestling match.
Yeah. Moving on now, Kyle. Last time we had an episode, you were getting a new car.
That's
Yay,
right.
and I have a new car. It is a drumroll Kia Pregio diesel van.
Which is famously
Decked
not
out.
Toyota Hiace, but
No. So the French backpacker girl that I had organised to buy the Hiace off of messaged me the day before I flew over there and said, oh, hey, I've sold it to someone else.
is it not because you said those weird, crude French things the other day?
I saw your YouTube video and I was not happy.
You said that one thing in French and I can't remember what it was, and the other guy said, "Is it Francais?"
I now remember what I said. Yes.
Yes, good. Yeah, I thought. Sometimes you gotta be careful, but anyway. But yeah, how's the car? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Very fuel efficient on the highway, which is good. It's decked out with a bed, a whole kitchen, dual battery solar setup. And then as I was looking in the storage area, I found a bunch more random stuff. There's like a whole changing tent, another tent that clips onto the side of the van, and a
damn.
toilet. One of those little chemical toilets. It's like, gotta love used dunnies.
Oh yeah.
But you can pop it out and clean it out and then put it back in and fill it up with chemical and all that. It's all good.
Yeah. I mean,
Did she at
technically
least
every
clean it
toilet's a
out?
used toilet.
Did she at least clean it out before she gave it to you, the toilet part?
Well, I gave it a move, and you can still hear the chemical in the bottom. So
Ooh.
Well, that
Haven't
she
opened
definitely
it.
didn't clean it out. Is it like one of those little plastic ones where it's like a box
Yep.
kind of thing?
Yep. Exactly one of them.
Yeah, I've had to use one of them before.
Oh goodness.
And let me tell you, it was
I
hard.
thought you were gonna play. He wakes up, he does a poo, gets out of bed, or gets into the car. This is not the flatulence episode, but here we are.
That's a wet one.
That's actually the title of it, Wet.
Sure.
Very
So-
aptly named.
So you wanted a van specifically, remember that? And
Yeah.
did you want a travel van so you could travel around?
Yeah, pretty much. So I can go camp and whatnot and take the
dogs.
bozos with me.
But I mean, like, it's probably not the best as a general, like, A to B work car kind of thing. Or do you reckon it'll be fine?
It's fine. I've drove it around town today. Drove it through Adelaide City. So
Oh, is it a manual order? I can't remember if you said
yeah,
that or not.
5-speed manual. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. That's good for that area then.
Yeah, is it?
Yes, because he's not driving in a city.
He just said he would drove through
But
Adelaide.
he had to get from the
but
city to
All the
Lincoln.
way back to Puerto Rico.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
Like, we won't do any Asian accents.
I was gonna say, Kyle-san, Puerto Rico des.
Do it.
Puerto Rico.
What?
Yes.
Where are you from? I am from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Really? Because you sound like you're putting on a Japanese accent. No, Puerto Rico. But you're a white guy. No, Puerto
Yes.
Rico. Hola.
One of those suspiciously white South Americans who aren't German descendants at all.
He's putting on a Japanese accent, or attempting it at least.
Yes.
Please
Moving
don't
on.
cancel us.
Moving on.
Wait a minute.
All right, let's go to the man who looks like he's been kissing a lot of wrong things. Troy, what's been your highlights?
It's me. It's my birthday this week.
Happy
Ooh.
birthday
I had my
to
birthday.
you.
It's my birthday week. Birthday week.
Yay! The old ripe age of 33.
Yeah. Yeah. What? No. 31. Please, Jackson. Jackson. We're not talking about you here. We're talking about me. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Oh, so
my week.
21st.
Yeah.
That's
In another
right.
world.
Yeah. Yeah. I just turned 31. I just turned 21 for the 10th time in a row. Speaking of that, I watched a little video where it's like it was a person interviewing teenagers, and they're like, "What's old to you?" And a lot of them were like, "Oh, like 26," or anyone born after 2000, anyone after 1999, and some people were like, "Oh, 2006, 2001," and I'm thinking to myself, the only one that makes sense is some person said like 1990 or something because they said they'd be like 40 or something,
Yep.
and or 40 was old, and I'm like, okay, yes, 40 would be considered old. I wouldn't say they're old, but they're older than what teenagers
of
would. But
course, yes.
I'm sitting there going, who thinks that someone who's in their early 30s or late 20s, like 26, isn't old?
Not yet.
What is wrong with these kids?
Wait till the life
back in
expectancy
my
goes
day-
down, and then 26 might become old.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's true, actually. Yeah, maybe they think they won't make it that far.
Yeah. Well, they probably wouldn't want to, knowing what the future might hold.
Yes, that's true. Very true. But yeah, I was thinking about, man, we're getting older.
Yeah,
Every-
that age-old
every sec-
conversation.
Every second.
Well, millisecond if you want to go that deep.
And yeah, it's true. My and my other highlight is I got my car serviced. I picked it up the other day, and the problems that I said that it had, which I mentioned to the guys, by the way, it's got these lights coming on for these problems, but at the moment they're not on because there's no weight in the car. They went, oh yeah, no, it was all fine. There was none of the problems came up, and I'm thinking, and I go, yeah, well,
Wait a minute.
So there's nothing wrong with it? Or they didn't come up with any issues with the air filter or anything like that? And they're like, no, it's fine. We did have this, right? They said that they changed that one of the back lights was like daytime running lights, like the was not working, and when they changed the light bulb, it shorted and blew up.
Oh, nice.
So they changed the old one, put the new one in, and instantly, as soon as they turned on the car, like that light blew up. So they go, oh, you might want to get it checked by an auto elect.
But that's their job.
And I'm sitting there going, I left the car with you guys. I'm thinking to myself, I left the car with you guys for 5 fucking days, and you said to me, yeah, we'll get all this stuff fixed. We'll sort it out with the fleet company because they're paying for it and all that. And I'm thinking, surely they could have hired brought in a temp auto elect or have an agreement with some other company, just a dude, and got him out. They tried changing one light bulb, but it blew up. So they went, well, not my problem, I guess.
Was this a authorized dealer? Was it like Volkswagen, or who was it?
This was my car.
Yeah, but where did you go? Was it a dealership? Like, was it like
No, this was my car, the Kmart one. It used to be Kmart.
Oh.
The company's called My Car, Jackson.
Oh, okay, so you go through My Car now. Okay.
Well, yeah, because they have all these deals with all the fleet companies and my fleet company specifically.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I did want to take it to Renault because it's a Renault.
Yeah,
it's a Renault car. It's a Renault car, right?
Yeah.
But we don't have. I checked the fleet company's like little map thing that tells you dealers in your area they work with, and they don't deal with Renault.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'll just take it to the My Car people. They're everywhere. The car's been taken to them before, and the issues that I had that I mentioned, like I didn't even have to mention the issues. They had it on file.
Okay.
And they still didn't fix it. And I'm thinking to myself, I left it with you guys for 5 days. Like, surely you could have gotten an auto elect out to check this light bulb that keeps short circuiting.
Maybe no one likes working on French cars. There's an Australian problem towards the French.
I don't know, but yeah, it seems a bit slack to me because they called me up like the next day after I dropped it off when I was already in Gippsland.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, oh, your car's ready. I'm like, okay, well, I already told the guy I probably wouldn't be able to pick it up until next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I should have called up and said and asked if they fixed the problems, but it's not technically my car, and I shouldn't have to be doing that.
No, that's right.
I shouldn't even be organising the services. It should be like with your company where it gets organised for you.
Well, I have to do the organizer. Actually, I have to do it now, but
you do have to do it now. Well, you didn't have to do it in the past.
No, in the past, no. We're not with the old car, but anyway.
But your car isn't a trade vehicle either.
Not really. It's a business vehicle.
Meanwhile, they're expecting me to to sign off all this paperwork that says, yeah, the car's all good.
You remember how I discussed about how my company was inconsistent with the travel log? It's legit, no joke. The day after that, they announced, "Oh, you guys, we're cracking down on your travel logs."
Well, Jackson, they must have listened to the episode where you went, "Oh, well, that's going in the pile."
So it's actually really fascinating.
He's gonna have to grab it. It's like a logbook when you're learning. He's gonna have to write all these fake hours.
I was only a month behind, only quote unquote. Mm-hmm. But in the space of let's see, like nearly, I think that's just under 2 weeks. I did 1,438 business kilometers.
Oh wow!
And that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
But I'm really shocked on how much I drive. It's ridiculous. Like there was a discussion late last year that we'll potentially go get new cars, and because we do that much driving and we carry that much stuff now because we're doing exit light work on some sites.
You're carrying a lot of stuff.
Well, it's weird because, like, as in our field of test and tag, I see other test and tag companies have utes, and I'm like, why can't we have them? But
I mean, the utes are to carry more stuff, Jackson. Also, other test and taggers are going to trade sites and selling.
That's true. We're going to
tools and all that.
Get far out. True. We go to quarries. We go to flaming concrete quarries in the middle.
Yeah,
of
but do you test any of the equipment?
Yes.
So what happens? What happens if like the cord's not working properly?
Well, they'll just throw it out and buy a new one the day after.
So there you go.
They're very loose, like the
most
loose
places don't.
units.
Yeah, I know. Most places don't do that. Most places they just go, just change the cord, and they get you to change. They get the test and
Yeah.
tagger to change the cord.
Well, that's probably
So they carry spare cords around and all that.
What sort of work car do you drive?
I got a little Toyota.
He's got a Camry.
Yeah, little hatchback Camry.
It's tiny,
It's very small.
little baby vehicle.
It carries 2 babies and a wife sometimes.
Yeah, you should probably
And
use
it's
your wife's car more. Just saying.
Yeah, well, but free fuel though. Can't complain about free fuel.
I mean, that's not how that works, but okay. And I wouldn't say you might want to beat that out, Jackson. For
Yeah, but like, there's a lot of people with work who have work cars and it's essentially free fuel. So, I don't think I'm alone.
sort of, except like it depends. It's not free fuel; it's fuel you use for work purposes.
Yeah, but it's not coming out of your pocket. Sorry.
That is correct. Yes, it's not. Yes, but you're expected to only drive the car for work stuff.
Yeah.
most of the time.
Well, I can use personal reasons as long as
like
I want it.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know what your limit is for that, but yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty much it.
So I want to get some quick news bites. I've mentioned about Kyle and Jackie how their radio is going rogue. Their new ad campaign is hilarious because it obviously tells me that their last one didn't work. It's it says, "Listen now, we're behaving."
That's even worse. We're no longer going rogue. We're good boys and girls. We're a good boy and girl. Listen to us, Victoria. We're from New South Wales. Where are they from? Queensland or New South Wales?
Sydney.
We're from Sydney. Listen to us, Victoria.
But yeah.
I can't say I remember the last time I ever listened to them. Like,
Next they'll have listen to us. We also like coffee.
We also like giving away $10.
we
for
also
something
like
that
generic everyday item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We listen to us. We also wear all black during the winter. We also
Probably.
wear black clothes.
We're like Melbourne, but less depressing. Yeah. In sports news, this is no joke, but Italy
Sports
made the
news.
Cricket T20 World Cup.
Italy
Didn't
did.
even know they had a cricket team.
Yeah, no, me neither. Until like maybe 2 years ago. The only reason why I know is because 3 of the players are actually Aussies. But the
Yeah.
only reason why they play for for Italy is because they got parents who are Italy born or from Italy.
In celebrity news, O.J. Simpson died.
That was
What?
that was years ago.
No,
Talking about Ozzy Osbourne.
no, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, he died
Last year.
long ago. Yeah, last year.
Was it last year?
Yes.
Maybe I was listening to an old episode of what was it?
Last pod.
Last pod, yeah.
He died I'll tell you when he died. He died April 10 last year.
Oh, okay, it was last year. I guess it was. It was probably one of their recap episodes or something. But yes, Ozzy Osbourne also died.
Today or yesterday, I
Recently.
guess, or whatever it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 days ago. So yeah, which was interesting because he performed at a concert like maybe
His
10
farewell
days ago.
tour, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, this is weird.
yeah.
It's a Rip Ozzy. Where was the? Oh, yeah, last update on the left. What were they updating though? They were just revisiting
possibly.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah,
I
So,
thought
yeah.
it was their. I thought it was their side stories or something. But that was actually they did do an episode on Ozzy Osbourne dying.
yeah. I think it was just old age. I'm not sure if it was old age or illness. I can't remember, but yeah.
Well, I was going to bring this up, right? So, I was thinking about, the whole, like, basically killers and that, and people that like murderers. Because I watched a series with Courtney the other day called Adolescence,
Oh, yeah.
and Kyle knows what it's about, but I'll just summarize it for you, Jackson. It's basically a quick story about a 13-year-old who kills one of his classmates. And the whole series is basically about how his family struggles with it, how the cops handle it, and how he like goes through it. Because it's one of those things where the kid obviously didn't mean to do it, but kind of just was a dumb kid essentially, and didn't realize the consequences of his actions, etc., and was not in the right mental state, and how the family's going through it mentally and all this other stuff. And it was supposed to be a take on like I don't know, like masculinity and just basically it doesn't really matter about about how teenagers are affected by propaganda or some ridiculous thing.
Well, it's because they're
Well, there was
vulnerable.
And the internet and all that, how it's affecting them, like their self-worth. What were you going to say, Carl?
Yeah, there was a bit of a little controversy about when that series came out because the real life murder that it was based off of, it was I think he was Ethiopian or Somali teen that did it, not a little white boy. And everyone was like, "Oh, they're changing history."
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was based on an actual story. I thought it was just a made up one, but it was actually based on a real. Wow,
Yeah.
it makes it worse. But it made me think about like these people that have killed people in the past and have gotten away with it, for example, or have done their time. Like, for example, if a teenager kills someone, like they might get a lighter sentence, so they might actually get out after 10, 20 years or something. Or how I don't
Depends how
actually know.
severe though and everything. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into what
there's
they get.
nuances and depending on the country and laws,
Yeah.
etc. But my main thing is like, if it made me think about killers that have gotten away with it, but then you hear about deathbed confessions and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, when I watched Adolescence, I thought of O.J. Simpson, and I was wondering if he ever like confessed to actually like if I did it, did he actually say to someone like I did actually do it, or not?
The funny
And
thing
then
was
that
after.
I'll just finish, and then that episode of this episode of last podcast came out where they were recapping O.J. Simpson, and I was like, what the heck is this? This is the second time a synchronicity has happened where I've thought of something, and it's come by. But I'll finish with that. What were you saying, Carl?
So not long after he got acquitted at his trial or whatever,
The glove
he
did not
released
fit.
he released a book called If I Did It, except on the front cover in big letters it says I did it, but the if is tinily
Inside
hidden
the
inside
I.
the letter. And it's like, bro, come on, like.
He never confessed.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I didn't think he did or anything. But my point, the point I was going to get to is, I thought about it the other day, and then this episode of Last Podcast came out where they recapped it happening, which to my fault, I thought they were talking about it as if it happened like the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, what the heck? This is like the second like I've thought of something, and that thing has happened to me recently. Like the other day, I thought about. I watched a video where all these people are driving past these people that have crashed their cars or done something with their cars, or they're driving past and they're going, "You can't park there."
Can't park there, mate.
Yeah, it's like there's like a car on the side of the road on fire, and the person's driving past recording, and they say to the person who's on their phone, "You can't park there." And then there's
You can't
another
park
one-
there, mate.
There's another one where this car has been like iced over, like the ice is fully covering it, like a meter thick of ice. And they're driving past, and they go to the person, "You can't park there." And you hear them going, "Oh, do you think fuck off," and all this other stuff. There's a really brilliant one where they're driving past, and the car's half driven into a store, and they've gone, "You can't park there." And as
So gone.
I listened to this like in the morning, and then on my way to work, I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Oh man, if I passed a car like a little accident like that, would I say it?" And right as I turn and go around the corner, there's a cop car like parked because there's a car that's come off the road and crashed into a pole or something. And I drove past, and I was like a bit distracted by oncoming traffic and all that because it was half on the road. But I was like, "Oh man, that's so freaky that's happened."
It is a bit.
So I want to pass the question off to you guys. Has there been any situations where you've thought of something or anything like that, and it's actually occurred or happened pretty much right afterwards, or within a week's time frame?
The only one I'm thinking of is one night, me and all my mates were out driving around late at night, and we were like, "All right, we're going to do a Macca's mish." And I'm sitting in the back seat, and I was craving a Big Mac at this point. I was just like, I just want that Big Mac. And I was like, imagine if you got your Big Mac and it had no burger patties in it. And then I've gotten my burger, and it was just lettuce and the special sauce and the buns, and they'd forgotten to put the patties in there, and I was just completely gobsmacked.
That reminds me of, I can't remember if I told you before or not quickly, because the new Guzman and Gomez opened up in our estate nearby. Someone posted the tacos with just the meat in it and nothing else. They're like, oh, I think they forgot something.
Okay, so
$12.
Carl's got the burger example. Are you sure you didn't accidentally order it? Like, well, you because I assume you'd been drinking, maybe.
Full disclosure, we were probably stoned.
I was gonna say you
Yeah.
probably were. Yeah, something would have been going on. I was being generous, but yeah, okay, you've been. I just imagine you sitting there going, "Wouldn't it be funny if I went and you lean in and go, yeah, I'll have a Big Mac without the meat." And then they hand it to you like 2 minutes later. You're like, "Whoa, man! What the? I was just thinking this."
So I'm just trying to think of this. Sorry, thinking of something and then it happening. That's the question?
So I can think of like yeah, that's it. It's not necessarily it happened, but something similar happened or something like that. Like for example, Jackson, you might see an ad for I don't know a Nintendo product, and you go, oh man, I wish Nintendo would do like a conference or an event.
Yeah.
I wish they do an event in this game where you can do this, and then that actually happens like a week later or something.
I mean, there probably has something like that happen, but nothing stands out to my mind, unfortunately. So,
like I said, it can be simple stuff. Like I was thinking about the fact that this person was like, there's these videos of people saying you can't park there, to little tiny accidents that were on the side of the road. And next thing you know, I go around the corner and that's happened. And it doesn't have to be something you just have to think of something.
Yeah. I can't give you an example, but I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I keep thinking.
I can give you another. Like you think about getting a lottery ticket, for example. And
Actually,
you're walking
I've
down
got
the
one.
street and you pick up a lottery ticket, someone's old lottery ticket or something. You're like, what the heck? I was just thinking about these.
I think I've got one. It's a bit silly because like we do a lot of driving, and you often think about, oh, there's a hoon driver going past you in the inside lane or whatever.
Yep.
I'm like, I wonder if they'll crash. Sure enough, 5 minutes down the road.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You're like looking. You're like, oh, that idiot. He's probably gonna crash.
There was a video of a on Insta. There was a reels where it was a bit ironic because the video was from a dash cam and the guy was driving the far right lane on the Monash going out, and these two motorcycles came roaring past, like sort of weaving between the lanes, but going way so fast. But then, like after that happened, the guys were going, "Oh, those guys are going so fast!" And then at the very end, they started changing lanes. And in the comment section of the video is like, "Hand in your license. You shouldn't be driving in the far right lane if you're getting undertaken." Like, but yeah, in that video, the guys who were driving on the car saying, "Oh, those guys might end up having a crash if they keep that up." And sure enough, there was a crash later on that day, and it held up traffic for yonks apparently. And I missed. Luckily, it wasn't in that area at the time. But yeah.
Yeah, I give you a daily life example that probably many people go through, where they're like driving to work and it's like, oh man, I left work late today, or I've specifically left work early to beat the traffic, and you're like, man, I left earlier. There better not be a bloody accident. And then next thing you know, there's it's always the case.
Yeah, that's
the moment you think of that.
That's every day then, yeah.
But that's a perfect everyday example. I'm talking about like more specific. If you don't have any, that's all good. I was just curious.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I had two of them where I thought about the OJ Simpson case, and next thing you know, Lost Podcast on the Left is posting a recap of the OJ Simpson thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the main one is the traffic because I deal with it every day. And so like I always start off early in the morning, like, oh, hopefully there's like I really hope there isn't traffic, and then I look in the Google on the GPS or whatever, and it's showing all green. I'm like, oh, is this real? But then I get worried because I'm like, where's all the cars? What's going on? And is it RDO? It must be an RDO day. Surely it's an RDO. But anyway.
So yeah, now I've started thinking, man, I hope I win the lottery.
Have you been? I don't know if we did this before Cole joined the show, but remember how we're like, let's start buying raffle tickets instead of takeaway. Have you been doing that?
So as my birthday present, which I was meant to do last year, but I didn't end up doing, as my birthday present this year, I went and bought a mega ticket I had a gift card that work had given me for how long I'd been working there. And I got two gift cards. So one of them only had $50 on it, or not only, but it had $50 on it. And so I said, I don't want to have to carry this thing around and figure out how I'm going to spend the money and all that. And I go, it's my birthday. I got this money basically for free. I'm going to buy a big, massive lottery ticket with it. So I did that.
And how did you go?
Well, I didn't win yesterday.
Oh, you didn't win yesterday. Okay.
Jackson, unfortunately, no, I didn't. I was hoping. I thought I had a chance of winning yesterday, but I didn't win yesterday. But I got like a week's. Like I said, it's one of those ones where they do a draw every day for a week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
So yeah, and I don't want to check today's. I'm going to save it so I can check today's and tomorrow's.
We should just add gamble responsibly. If you can't find a lower beat item, we'll beat it by 10%.
I was talking to a mate the other day, and I mentioned it to him that I bought a couple of lottery tickets recently, and he goes, "Yeah, that's fair enough. I've bought a couple," and he goes, "You know," and it's kind of funny. You're not buying it with the chance of with the thought of the chance of winning. You're buying it with the hope. You hope you're going to win.
Like the few times that I've bought a lottery ticket and you turn it over and you look at the odds on the back, it's like,
yes.
The one I saw was I did the math for it.
I think the one I saw was 1 in 38,000.
Mm.
Or something like that.
I like a lot of the mega draws. It's like 1 in 30 plus million. Like,
yeah, okay.
It's nuts. Like, very against the player.
Yeah, they kind of. I guess it's a way of them trying to force you like stop gambling. And then it's like,
but then
like,
you get you be the lucky sucker who ends up winning, and you're like,
I mean, eventually,
happy days.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Jackson, I don't think they're trying to force you. I think they have to legally do it now.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they have to put on the ads: drink responsibly, gamble responsibly.
Yes, that's yeah.
Do you like smoking? Smoke, have smoke. Don't you know smoking's bad for you?
Have a punt.
Just have a
Then
crack.
every sports bet ad, think of what you could be buying instead.
Gary knows how to have a crack.
Wait. So you can't bet on sporting, or you can't gamble on sports in SA, but you can still buy lottery tickets?
It's not
well, you can gamble on sports, but you can't gamble on any bet on any combat sports in SA.
Here's the thing: is the lottery considered gambling?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Kind of, yeah. I'd
like,
so too.
you know how there's a lot of companies that do lotteries as well, like the LMCT, like, you know, win a car or win a house. A lot of those are fully restrticted in South Australia as well, because we have our own state lottery and it's competition.
Because they're like charity lotteries.
It's like a raffle.
Yeah,
maybe.
There's very few that are actually allowed in SA. One of them that is allowed is the Goat Club, like PC giveaways. Because my housemate won one of them, a $20,000 PC setup. And
where do you live again? What's your address?
Bunbury.
Yeah, Bunbury. Bunbury.
Oh, sorry, Bunbury.
1, 2, 3, 4, Bunbury.
Yeah,
Bunbury Road, Bunbury.
Because my housemate was also in that, you know, LMCT club, you know, where it's like win this house in the Gold Coast or win a car.
I did one of those 8 years ago.
Up cancelling his membership to their thing because
the subscription
in fine print, it's if you live in SA, you can't legally win this.
What?
But they don't tell you that when you sign up to it. They gladly take your money.
That's a bit sneaky. Yeah, but surely they'd have to give it to you. They'd have to.
If you
can't
were
win this.
Smart, you just, you know, if you had a mate interstate, you just give them that address. You know. Kramer, what do you want, buddy?
He's
sitting here looking at me like, oh, you want some chocolate?
Oh, it says here you live in South Australia. No, I'm moving. When? Tomorrow.
North Australia.
Seeing as I've won.
They're moving to North Australia. Not to confuse with
the Southern Territory.
Australia. I don't know. I got a few other little things I want to mention. I probably could have mentioned this in the highlights, but I was going back to some old stuff on Facebook and YouTube. And I brought up the fact of the old Age of I can't speak properly. The old Age of Empires and Nirvana video I did many years ago, and someone was asking for the when's the full version coming, and I just said, oh, it's already uploaded, and then they said, thanks, my N word,
I don't give a damn.
and that's and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm clearly white, but sure. And this is a good one. It was this day 1 week ago, and 12 years ago, I should say, that I posted on Facebook saying, FML had to break into my own car with a brick because I locked my keys in. And all the
There was
lads
a more
coat hanger.
physical option.
Coat hanger. Coat hanger.
Damn it,
Weird.
Jackson.
No.
It's just you and me, old Bricky.
Oh, it was funny because I was in the trade school parking lot and I just finished break and I left my keys in the car. So I was panicking like crazy, not thinking at all. And so I found a brick in their little garden area that they had and smashed my window open. But the
And then
funniest
his
part
alarm
was
went off.
the funniest part was someone saw me do it and looked at me suspiciously. And I was like, never see. I said, I left my keys in my car, mate. And then after he walked off, and I think he went to the front office to tell someone. And then I was just sitting in my car. I went back to my class, and someone from the admin office came and said, someone's car been smashing? And I go, yeah, it was me. I did my own car. Like, to explain it.
I want to know whether it would be cheaper to get the car window fixed or whether it would be cheaper to get the locksmith out.
I didn't actually think of that, but that's a good thought.
Because I'd be looking up like, oh, can you give me a quote for getting into my car? And they're like $300. And it's, oh, can you give me a quote for fixing my window for this type of car? Yeah, it's a bit $250. Okay, I know who I'm calling. Smash.
But yeah, so I can't remember what it was. I think it was like $160 to replace the window. Because the problem was because my car is an older car and they very limited on stock for that window. So
Rookie
it was
mistake. Rookie mistake, Jackson.
I was very
Is that
fortunate,
the
but
old
yes.
Mazda or?
Yes, the old 323 Estina.
Rookie mistake, Jackson. You're supposed to, you're supposed to use a coat hanger. You should have gone in and said, "Oh, has anybody got a coat hanger?"
Which is really inappropriate because the area where my trade school was very probably good for people who pick out stuff with the coating.
I remember one time
I was going to make that joke, but
Well, the shocking thing is I cannot remember the suburb, but I'll find it quickly and tell you because I remember where it was. Damn it! It was what was Oztech? I can't remember it was Ottaway. Yeah, it's an industrial estate. But yeah, I was. Oh, the ATEC, that was the place. Yep, that's where I was parked.
This isn't my world.
Disappointed.
No, you're not talking about places I know.
Yeah, no, well, once you get in a trade, Troy, you'll be all about it.
What?
Anyway.
No, I meant the area, but sure.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I'm hoping to not have any trade qualifications. If I can go through my whole life without qualifications,
Doing pretty well.
I'll be amazed. Yeah, I'm sitting there going, like, I'm just waiting for myself to be like, well, don't have work anymore.
And now, guys.
I guess I better get my forklift license. You know?
that should
my
be
friends.
the only ticket you go and get. Get fork certified. That's all you need.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you should do that, Troy. I know you
Once you
joked about
get
it
forked,
previously.
you never go back.
Yeah.
I'd rather get like an aged care certificate or something, and or working with people with disabilities certificate and do that. Those feel like pretty cruisy jobs in some ways.
Yeah. Did you have anything to bring up, Troy? I think you did, didn't you?
I already brought up my stuff. There was something else, I think.
Okay.
I did have one more thing. I was going to talk about the
Petrol prices. Just kidding.
No, I got nothing here except for, I might stop listening to Distractable. I'm not sure.
Oh, nice.
I'm only listening to it now because it's something relatively interesting to listen to. Ooh,
Troy,
sorry, Axel.
To be fair, also, Go My Favorite Sports Team, their latest episode was about ballerina.
Okay. Well, that doesn't sound that great. No, but it's a bit... I'm sick of listening to, like... I understand everyday life stuff, but these guys are like 30-something, and
Yes,
they're talking about like they mentioned jump starting a car, and for them, right, because Wade had to try and jumpstart his car and it wasn't turning over, and he's like, "What do I do? Do I get rid of the car? Do I buy a new battery?" And Bob goes, "Oh, what you need is one of those jumper leads,
Jumper cables, yeah.
your jumper cables, where you hook up one car to another car, because the little." He's talking about those automatic ones, the ones that are like you don't need another car. I forget what they're called. The
jump pack.
Jump pack. That's it, a jump pack. He's talking. So, Bob doesn't assume that Wade, because Wade didn't say anything about using a jump pack. He just said he had to try and jumpstart the car. He assumed that he was using a jump pack, and I'm sitting there going, most people would assume when you say I needed to jumpstart a car, that you'd have 2 leads and 2 cars, and you do it that way. And he's explaining to Wade that the jump packs might not actually start the car, because when the car starts trying to turn over, the jump pack stops sending power to it for some reason. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? How do these guys not jump start a car with another car? Like, that's just basic. And
That's
they're talking about that's the standard. And they're talking about, maybe, you need to get the battery checked. And I'm like, most modern day batteries have a little light system in it where it tells you if the battery's dead, out of power, or fine. And I'm thinking to myself, how is I'm like, no, I know this is their small talk, but come on, you can't be that stupid.
Have you ever had to jumpstart a car, either you two?
I had to jumpstart the rental car the other day.
Oh,
It was actually the first time I spoke to the neighbors in months. like last time I spoke to our neighbors on one side. I've spoken to the neighbors on the other side a couple of times, but these other people moved in like a year ago or 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And the only time I spoke to them was I saw that their boot was open at like 10 o'clock at night. So I walked over and knocked on their door, and they poked through the little side window next to the door where you can see. And they're like both poking their heads out behind the door, like the guy's head's above the girl, like in a movie. And they're just kind of staring at me like, what do you want? What's going on? Why is someone at our door at this time? And I'm like, your boot's up. Like, your boot's open. It's 10 o'clock at night and your boot's sitting up, so anyone can get into your car.
So I've just robbed you, and I'm let this be a lesson.
I had to say, I lived next door. Your boot's open. Like, I noticed your boot was open. What are you going to close it? Are you going back out? Because I looked at it and it had been open for like half an hour or something. But the other day I had to jumpstart the rental car because I reversed in our driveway and the night before, and I guess I left a light on or something. And I go over to the neighbors and go, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm your neighbor. Could you guys help us jumpstart a car?"
You could do that to anyone though. Like, you pretend to see how anyone's willing to help by like parking your car outside the front of their house, knocking on their door. So, "Oh, yeah, I'm your neighbor, by the way."
Well, they recognize. The woman recognized me, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I think we've like met once before." And I go, "Yeah, we spoke at 10 o'clock at night because of something with your car." And she goes, "I'll get my husband's working from home. I'll get him to pull the car around." He comes around. We introduce ourselves, so I got his name.
Yeah.
And then I wrote it down to make sure I'd remember.
Fair enough.
Which I think it's Hussein.
Oh,
Let me check.
I've got our topic for us. It's
Hussein.
Really appropriate. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen this, including you guys. The Coldplay meme featuring the two people cheating, having an affair.
Yeah.
Oh, like, what are you doing?
Oh, funny.
What are you guys doing?
I'll go back to the jump starting thing. So funny thing, Kyle. The first time I had to actually try and jump start a car, but like by myself without someone else sort of doing it, was when Courtney and I stayed up all night talking in her car and it ran out of power. And so she got around the corner from my place and called me up and said her car's not starting. So I rock up with my car and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sitting there going, these jumper leads that I've got are old ones. So they're missing the actual plastic bit. So I'm sitting there going, I don't know how to do this without electrocuting myself. I kind of don't want to do this. So Courtney called up her dad at 3 o'clock in the morning to come help us jumpstart the car. So, and this is just when she's agreed to start going out with me. So it's kind of like, oh well, I guess I'm already meeting the dad.
I love the word agreed.
And let me tell you, like, meeting Ian for the first time, I was like, it like is like almost he's not the biggest looking bloke or anything like that, but he just looked like terrifying in those moments. And he was angry, he was annoyed.
Goodness me. All right.
And that's how and that's how I actually learned how to jumpstart a car, because he showed me.
Yeah, Ian's good at that. He's the master of everything, but he needs to learn to slow down because his shoulders bung. But anyway, that's not the point. Yes, so like everyone's been seeing all over the internet, the famous couple who were having an affair at a Coldplay concert. One, if you don't want to get spotted, don't go to a Coldplay concert.
So what? They were a famous couple.
Well, no. They're not famous. They're higher up in a business, in a company. She's head of HR, I believe, and he's like a CEO of something. And they were having an affair with each other.
No, well, that's not good. You shouldn't have an affair with HR.
The odd thing is, like, they probably would have
that's
got
like
away
the
with it
worst.
if they didn't react that sus on camera.
Yeah,
'Cause,
exactly.
Like, there's a very good chance that anyone they worked with wouldn't have seen the footage, but instead, the camera was on them and they freaked out. And
Yeah,
made
how
a
did they
scene.
react? Did they start running away or something?
Yeah, they
They
kind of
saw
like...
that they
their
were on the
faces.
jumbotron, and yeah, she fully like ducked down to the ground, and he stood there like a stunned mullet, just like, oh, it's like,
Instead of just casually waving and acting like it was normal.
It's crazy because there was another person with them who actually is part of the office as well, and she helped organize the tickets for the show. And so she was kind of laughing, bluffing it off like nothing too serious. But
I don't think there's. What's the deal with that? Like, aren't they like company policies or something?
well, I just don't think. I think the main problem is it's not a good look for that company, full stop, regardless if they're having an affair or not with inside the company.
It certainly doesn't look good if the CEO is having an affair with the head of HR.
Well, the thing is too, right? They the company I can't remember what it is, but apparently
astronomer.
astronomer, that's it.
Yeah.
And the way that they work is they get people to pump money as in like an investment into them to help research stuff. But since this affair happened, their stock's gone, and the people.
Well, you see, he was a married man, and she was on the.
Well, it's funny because I saw a great joke video about it recently. They were like, it was doing like the first Zoom call post the affair spotted, and there was 3 people, and like someone was pretending to be the head of something of the economy area, or whatever. And she's like, "Guys, I just checked the stock markets. It were in the red, but now it's all yellow." Like to make a
No, it's all
joke about.
yellow.
And then she made along. She's like, "How are you guys feeling?" And then no one said anything. She's like, "Yeah, look, no one said it was easy."
Just
And
imagine that a good chunk of his CEO salary is going to go to his wife.
Well,
Who's
it's not just
probably gonna
that,
divorce
it's
him.
During the divorce.
It's their workers are going to be laid off too.
Well, he already
Poison.
stood down, didn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was there was a guy who got laid off, went on Instagram and talked about how the CEO guy was very convincing in the way and persuading of what the business is all about, what the opportunity was for the person working there.
Oh man, they took your job.
And look, you'd be glad.
Damn it, they took my job.
But yeah, it's crazy though, crazy, absolutely nuts. Like, I don't know, I can't really compare it to anything that I've ever seen or witnessed before. Just if you don't want to get caught having an affair, don't go to a concert.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stick to
so
the old seedy motel,
hold on.
right?
Help me out here. I'm trying to understand.
You need a
An
lot of help
affair is generally when 2 people get together who are already with other people. That's
when they're already
it's an
married.
affair.
Yes,
So were they married? Was it an actual affair?
yes. So
Yeah,
both
he's
those people
married.
yes, and so was she.
Okay, so it was an
believe.
actual an affair. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify. I didn't know because you didn't say whether they were married or not. Carl
it's
said
not
something
like-
about the wife, but
It's not like they could play it off as just a couple workmates at a concert with the way they were like cuddling each other when they're on screen. It's just like, buddy.
I never understand why people why they do that. They go around the back. Like, is it a divorce thing? Are they worried about getting divorced? And didn't they sign a prenup? Rookie mistake.
I need to find you this funny clip that I thought would be relevant because you're an Essendon supporter, correct? You support
I am an
Essendon.
Essendon
Not
supporter.
strongly, but you support Essendon, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let me play this.
Hey, quick question. How do you know that I'll never cheat on you and I'll always be loyal?
You go for Essendon. If you can be loyal to such shit fucking team for 20 years, then there's no way
true.
in hell that you'll cheat on me.
It's true.
She got a point.
Well, it's true.
Words of wisdom.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Yeah.
I hate getting football updates on my phone because not every time they play, but a lot of the time when a game's on, it comes up with like who they're playing, the scores, and I just die a little inside because I know that I'm going to look at my phone like a couple of hours later and it's going to say they lost.
Did you hear
every time?
Did you hear what their captain said about the upcoming game?
Oh, what did he say? Oh, well,
Zach Murdy, hoping that this season comes to a fucking end already. I'm carrying this club on my shoulders at the moment. 13 debutants this season. Yes, a record. 13 fucking debutants. We were an absolute disgrace last week, and now we lose Nate Caddy, Nick Martin, and are bringing in fucking office staff to help field our side tonight. The Giants are coming home hard and look a real premiership contender. How the fuck are we supposed to get within 10 goals of these orange flogs? I've just about given up. Our supporters are over it. I'm surrounded by 21 other spastics. Take the Giants at the minus 43.5 point line. For all the non-Degens, that means we think the Giants will beat us by 44 points or more. If you want our juicy same-game multi-lock for the night, and Mr. AFL is guaranteed lock.
Anyway.
I saw that pop up and I looked and I was like, they lost to the Giants.
Well, they're probably going to lose to the Giants. No, they lost to Richmond.
I think they lost to the Giants the other week.
No, they lost to Richmond.
Really?
In what was labelled the worst game of the season.
Was that actually the team captain?
Carlton? I can't remember.
Was that actually the team captain? Because I don't follow enough.
No, so Troy,
anymore.
that was a clear use of AI where they took a picture of like
they used him.
They went to the team website and used AI to make him look like he was talking.
Yeah, I know what they did. Yes, because I was sitting there going, "There's no way he would say any of that in public, no matter who the team captain is."
It's just great use of AI because like AFL players are so damn bland and boring.
We got office staff in.
Oh, I mean, yeah, technically.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, and this groundbreaking fact I saw on Instagram, like, gonna blow your mind. Hold on, so I can get to the start of this reel. This is a crazy fact about the Titanic. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but
did you know that the swimming pool on Titanic is still filled with water?
Jackson.
Sorry.
You're still a failure.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Failure.
That's all.
You're still a failure.
Yeah. I can smell the Instagram failure.
Hold on.
Failure. You're still a failure. Failure. I can smell the failure. Failure. Stephen, you failure.
I forgot it went this long.
My son's a failure.
Stephen, use failure.
Failure. You're all failures.
Well, I guess you could say, technically.
Sorry, that went for a bit long, but I was looking for that one little clip there at the end.
You should just clip out the Stephen use failure.
I gotta go through it and find it.
Yeah. Yeah, so what else is there to explain that I want to talk to you about? Oh yeah, I've talked to you about that one before. The AI generated Bible influencer vlog trend.
What? Never heard of it.
It's so there's like, you know how AI's always been able to do like AI like do parody like vlog videos where there's the filming. It's
I've
basically
seen
a video
the
of someone
Bigfoot
holding a
ones.
camera.
Are you talking about like the Bigfoot ones?
Yes.
Yeah,
but this
but
time it's
they've done it
Bible.
so it's like Bible characters essentially,
Yes.
like walking around.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I did see a little clip of like a Jesus one or something. Where
Guys,
it's,
this is Noah. I'm on the ark now with all the animals.
Yes. Oh.
We're gonna cruise
And look
the
at
ship
that!
for-
Oh, here comes the water. You see it, chat?
Yes, that's.
I've not
That's
seen
AI
any of
gone too
those. I don't
far.
plan to.
Oh yeah, and this one's funny because this is actually really appropriate. This one is AFL focused, but Charlie Penguin's whatever I don't know what you call him, Flamin' Charlie from the Charlie Show.
From an Australian sports commentator named Brian Taylor, or as I call him now, Brian Douchebag. The entire
Charlie.
crew of geriatric old fucks, like the fossils in the booth upstairs, We're just making fun of them for their appearance, for what they do for a living, belittling them as people. Respectful and rude.
He's talking about esport person.
Esports team, boys. Andrew Rosie Rose is there, and we love him. And Alan Tiger Roger from France is out as well. We love him. Top laner sweeping, and Luch is in there. They're all there. All the boys, the League of Legends. They all look rather unique in their own way. Gadget type operators.
What a great introduction, how professional. This honestly sounds like a guy pretending to use boomer lingo and words. Gadget type operator sounds like a word I would put into a script for a character that's supposed to be old and out of it. This guy sounds like he's covering up his insecurities. This guy probably goes home and binges thing from Australia.
Wait, so why were it was AFL commentators?
Yeah, so but
why
there
were
was
they
a
doing esports?
so there was a League of Legends tournament in Melbourne, I'm assuming.
Oh,
And
tournament, yeah.
they must have went watched the game.
Oh, well, that's
And so
a bit-
BT trying to be cool and hip with the cool kids was like explaining who they were.
As I said, I'd love to hear a commentator who does AFL style commentary, but for like Rocket League or for,
Yeah. So yeah, that's
I'd
that's
love
my...
to hear that, but yeah, I can typically imagine those old farts, like because some of them are probably dragging on 50, 60 now, and they're starting to bald, and they got no idea what they're talking about or who they're talking about, but they got to do it anyway.
Yeah, it's the problem too, because like AFL's so single focused on itself, like it doesn't give anything else much exposure or chance to breathe. Like that's why I don't like footy anymore, or Channel 7 specifically, because the reason why soccer isn't big in Australia is because of the main media corporate, specifically Channel 7.
Yeah, I'm not a fan about the coverage of AFL. I like watching AFL, but I think it's all a little oversaturated. You don't need a footy show.
No.
They don't even talk about AFL half the time, as far as I've seen.
It's bullying each other, and then
It's essentially it's just yeah, basically not even bullying. It's like the prerequisite to bullying. It's just guys trying to up themselves up like trying to get the upper hand on each other.
Yeah, that's it.
And talking shit about people like who are actually trying their best in an AFL game.
Yeah. Well, I think I discussed about this before, but like, there's only 2 or 3 free-to-air games broadcasted now these days, and there's like 9 games. There used to be like 5 free-to-air games, from what I remember. Like
there used to be all free-to-air, Jackson. It used to be television.
Well, true.
Remember, we've had this discussion. Fuck KO, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, KS, correct. Yeah.
Like, why? I've been thinking about the. Sorry, I just get into a rant
Go
about.
for it.
I shouldn't have to pay $5 for a 25-year-old film to watch it on Amazon. All right, I should be able to. And if I can't, why do I have to go to Amazon to watch it? Why can't I just go to the internet where it used to be?
Troy, I want to use my favorite word that I've had from the last year or two. The enshittification of the world grows through everything.
It just irritates me so much.
Yeah. This is the thing, that this wouldn't have been a problem 10 years ago. Well, maybe 5 years ago, but 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been a problem.
What's that? You want to watch the 1998 movie Ghostbusters? Or I don't know when it was actually, but it was 19.
You want to watch Debbie Does Dallas?
I'm sorry, but that's worth $10 now.
Wait, you guys don't know what Debbie Does Dallas is?
Do I look
I've
like I
heard
know
of that,
whatever you
but-
just said is? Debbie Does Dollars.
Debbie Does Dallas? You
And
don't
when did
know
Dallas
that
do
is?
Debbie?
What kind of movie do you think it is?
I don't know. A debutante movie. You ever seen
Oh,
Princess
Great, I have to
Diaries?
explain what Debbie Does Dallas is all about. It's a porno movie.
Oh, it's a porno movie. Okay.
From like
Well,
the 1970s.
that's the one thing that I
Well,
can
Jackson,
find
what
for
have you
free
been
online
watching?
is any porn movie.
Because John Cena
Can't
said
find a damn game of AFL on Pornhub.
John Cena
That's probably
said
the
it was-
only place I'll be able to get it for free.
I think John Cena said it once as a joke answer when he was on getting interview when he was doing one of his many media crawls. They're like,
Yeah,
what
when
kind
they
of-
asked him what his guilty pleasure movie was,
Yes.
and someone
And he said
listed off
Debbie
like
Does
a kids
Dallas.
movie, and yeah, it was funny because he's like, didn't one of the other people say Cars or something? And he's like,
Yeah,
that's not
something
a
like
guilty
that.
pleasure movie. That's just a family-friendly movie. What's guilty about that? And then he lists off like some like old school artsy porn movie.
Yeah. What are you searching, Troy? You're not searching Chinese
I'm
porn again,
searching
are you?
Debbie Does Dallas. Original.
Did you guys listen back to the last episode?
Is this actually a porn movie, or is it
Yes.
meant to be light
Oh,
porn
I don't know
or
if it's.
something?
I think it's more of a It might be a documentary movie. I'm not
It doesn't look like a porn movie, but at the same time, it does.
Well, it's like 1980s, 70s. I can't remember.
Hold on. I've got the Wikipedia. The Wikipedia will save me. Let me just scroll down to genre.
Did you listen to the last episode
of what?
Our podcast.
I did. I listened to it today, actually.
My favorite part was the part that you caught yourself off guard. What's the Chinese word for porn? And you just searched Chinese.
I know. It's all calculated. Yeah. What is it? So no, I did it. I saw a search or something. What was it? Soshing. I went Soshing for Soshing.
My bad mind was so bad that I was walking around areas where there were obviously lots of Asian areas, like Asian people, and I'm just thinking, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
You walk.
Do you guys like Soshing?
Ni hao ma Soshing.
I don't know. What they say in France? I don't know what they say in French.
Hold on.
Oh, goodness me. What are you searching up now, Troy?
I'm looking for porn in Chinese.
Oh, no.
But now it's just giving me Pornhub and stuff like that.
Oh, what? That's not a shock at all.
I am using DuckDuckGo though, so I'm kind of asking for it a little bit.
All right.
Plot: Captain of high school cheerleading squad has been accepted to try out Texas Cowgirls. Her parents disapprove, refuse to pay her fare to Texas. Oh, the movie's right here. There's an actual link to the movie on Wikipedia.
Oh, good. There you go.
Obscenity, I think. Found the film to not be obscene.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Contains graphic descriptions of sex scenes and uncensored dialogue from Debbie Does Dallas.
Well, there you go.
But yeah, it's not obscene.
Okay,
it's
well,
not, so I don't think it's a porn movie. I think it's just heavily, kind of like
adulterated.
Kind of like the movie. What is it? What's his name? Juice Bigelow.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
European Gigolo.
European Gigolo.
That's the second movie.
That is one of the movies of all time. My favorite bit was where he throws the dwarf out through the window into the canal and he goes.
Yeah, I got a few favorite bits, but I won't talk about those bits.
No, that's fair. That movie's like Tiptoes. It's a bit. It hasn't aged perfectly with time. I think is.
I just love how he's in the cafe with his black mate, and he's like, "Man, these damn Dutch people, they thought of everything. I love these guys." And he's like, "You do know they started the slave trade?" He's like, "Those motherfuckers."
Oh yes. Yeah.
When he eats the space cake and he starts tripping balls, and he
Oh,
comes to her
I
and he's
love
like,
that.
he's like, "Get off my nipple, you doped up cracker."
Oh goodness me! Watch those movies again.
Oh, I got a clip on Instagram recently about the animes that we've discussed in the past, like the ones that don't take it seriously, where they're dubbed. It's the show called 100 Girlfriends
or something.
What the 100 Girlfriends one?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it's called.
100 Girlfriends.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I never watched it, but I heard about it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
There were 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you.
Yes, I know.
It's so unserious. It's like the Ghost.
Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Stories.
Oh, Ghost
Yeah,
Adventures.
It's a bit like that. They said.
Ghost Stories is such a banger.
I gotta hold my bangs. This is the clip. That's what I'm gonna say about that. There's a sign flying towards this girl, and she's trying to protect her bangs.
Uh-huh.
And the guy is saying next to her, "No, don't hold your bangs. You gotta move." And she just keeps staying there saying, "I need to hold my bangs." And eventually he comes charging at her and knocks her out of the way. And then for some reason, this sign goes ricocheting off this post and goes up to the clouds. And the guy on the clouds is just going, "I need to be show me a sign." And the sign goes whack, and he goes flying off to space. And then he's singing, "Hit me, baby, one more time." And it's like the most unhinged. So I might actually add that to my watch list of things that I probably might watch eventually.
I know one you might like. I've never actually watched it. I've just seen clips on YouTube, but I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like this weird school anime thing, but all I remember is a clip where it's got the principal at their school fighting a deer. But it's like super, like full on wrestling this deer to the ground, and like the deer like goes and suplexes him, and he's like, "Ah!" and then slowly gets back up and picks up the deer and full on like throws it.
I just discovered something hilarious about this show. The Japanese anime 100 Girlfriends sets record for the longest monologue ever. The length of the text in question, 7,453 characters. This is the equivalent to around 3,000 words.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with my
That's
internet.
officially a Guinness World Record.
It won't let me open up YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah. Hope I'm not being hacked.
Anyway. Alright, well, I've got nothing else to talk about, so...
All right. I got a quick question for you guys, since we were talking about like Deuce Bigelow and that. Hello. And we'll finish up with this. So, what is your favorite comedy movie, basically of all time, off the top of your head? Off the top of your head. Mine would be Austin Powers.
This is so easy for me. Hot Shots, and also Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah, good ones. In terms of comedy movies, my favorite would probably be Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Ricky Bobby.
Look, I like that movie, but
now you make sure that you add a baby Jesus and only baby Jesus.
I love the part where he's like on the track and he crashes and he's on fire, or he thinks he's on fire, and he's running around screaming and he's like in his undies. He's like, "Oh, fire!
Right.
Tom
Ricky
Cruise
Bobby is
used
stripping
witchcraft
down.
to save me."
What's his friend's name what's the name of the friend in that movie?
The guy played by
yeah.
What's his name? John C. Reilly. Is it Cal?
I know, but he's like, it looks like his teammate is coming over and he's putting out the non-existent fire, and he's like hitting him and slapping him and stuff.
Yeah,
just love his dad in that movie.
Sorry, you go.
Oh
If you're not
yes,
first, you're last.
The cool guy.
The new Naked Gun looks fun to watch. I might consider watching that.
I don't have my because if I were to choose another comedy, it would have been the original Happy Gilmore.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
And I am not. What's the word? I'm not confident about a remake. Like I'm hoping it's going to be good, but I don't know. Adam Sandler may have lost his touch.
Yeah, well, actually, interestingly too, because like, in the new one, there's a few wrestlers. I was gonna say WWE, but they're not both of them are WWE. So Becky Lynch from WWE is in it, and so is Michael Foxwell. I can't remember his name. Michael Foxwell. He's from AEW, but yeah, he plays Adam Sandler's son, and he literally is like the same dude as he's on TV, like in AEW, like this arrogant, egotistic prick. He's like just a loudmouth, doesn't shut up. But yeah.
You've made it so that I don't really want to watch it now.
You're welcome. Take me later. I wasn't going to watch it either. My will to watch it is gone.
What I did get around to watching the other day was a couple of the South Park movies that came out in the last few years. The one about Cred and the End of Obesity one. Yeah,
was the Cred one? Have you got cred? If you don't, you got nothing.
I can't remember. I keep getting this one mixed up. Is Imagination Land? Is that Man Bad?
It's a movie.
Is the movie? Which movie is that one though?
It's an older movie. It's It's technically a 3-part episode, but it's also a movie. They turned into a movie.
He's like half man, bear, half pig.
So they take a lot of the references from previous episodes of South Park and they add it because Imagination Land is basically anything you can think of, anything imaginary. So they so anything that the kids have thought of or general like like Star Wars characters and stuff like that, and Harry Potter characters and all that. Like they're in the actual imagination land thing, which includes Man Bear Pig, because Man Bear Pig is supposed to be a representation of Al Gore's idea of climate change.
Oh, yes, that's right. I should remember that.
It's meant to be like a representation of climate change, and it's meant to be Al Gore, or the South Park Al Gore imagined Man Bear Pig, in the sense that they're implying that he imagined that all this climate change stuff was happening. But you can't see Man Bear Pig or anything like that. It's kind of like how you can't really see climate change.
Gotcha.
You just know it's there. And it's always funny. He's like half man, half bear, and half pig. If you know anything about maths, Jackson.
Yes, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't add up. The math ain't mathin', to be fair. Yeah. If you haven't watched that one, Kyle, go watch that one. That's a great one.
They do actually do another reference to Man Bear Pig in a later episode.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I ended up watching the Cred one and the End of Obesity one, the one where Cartman's trying to get an Ozempic. Just so he can be skinny and insult people, and they can't call him fat as a comeback.
Wasn't that episode based on a fat black singer or something? Because
they come up with the alternative drug called Lizzo.
Lizzo, that's right.
It's just body positivity.
Yeah, it's just.
She was shocked about that, but she was actually kind of happy about it.
Yeah, can't afford it? Try Lizzo. It won't actually improve your leg, but it will make you feel better about it.
And then eventually from Lizzo you end up with diabetes, which then qualifies you for Ozempic. So, the side effects, you're shitting out your ears.
So good, though. So good.
Reminds me of the gluten episode. Gluten can make you sick. Gluten can give you cancer. Gluten can make your dick fall off. Wait, what was that last bit? And the scientist guy's standing there, and he's like, gluten is just wheat paste. And he goes through this whole process, and he goes, when you process wheat and go and get rid of all the hooey and this and that, and he goes, and then you get this down to pure wheat paste, also known as gluten. And Mr. Garrison's like in the audience, and he's like, well, then drink it. If it's safe, then... And he goes, what? And he goes, if it's safe, then drink it. And the guy's like, all right, yep. And he like, and he goes, yeah. Ah! He starts melting, and his dick flies off like a rocket.
Gosh. All right, on that dick rocking joke, it's gonna end it there, I guess. Sorry, Carmen.
Hey, Cat. How's it going?
Don't forget to check out YouTube and Instagrams and smash away the like button.
Yes. Okay, welcome everybody to the Average Boat Podcast.
Yes. We already had the tree episode though, Troy.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
I didn't
Don't be rude. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Well, I guess you could say, technically. See you next time.
Would you like nuclear cover?